Well, good evening from Central Texas. More tractor woes, unfortunately. I believe it's the DPF has now gone out on this New Holland. Uh, Man, I'm just about, I'm done with it, with this tractor. It's unfortunate. Here's the real, part of my language, kicking the balls. The tractor design, frankly, is just tremendous. I have nothing but good things to say about the design. Um, it's set up like a skid steer as far as the quick detach on the loader. Handles great, maneuvers great. But gosh dang, man, you spend a lot of money on a tractor. You expect it to, last more than 1,000 hours. You know, I've got 1,042 right now. Yesterday I was down here at the bottom of the hill getting uh, topsoil, trying to, anyways, get it up here to the house. For the front yard. Go up there. I was going through the regen. Your two lights go on. All of a sudden, the red light goes on. I'm like, oh crap! So I started going up about halfway up, and it started flashing on me. Of course, it was derating by then. I get up to here, and it just started really lurching bad. So I had to shut it down. And again, nowadays, there's too many electronics on tractors. There's too many um, things that can go wrong. Frankly, I'm disgusted with it, but I won't go into too much of it detail. You can, I'd write your congressman in all seriousness. I'm talking about all tractors and stuff. And this is again, this isn't a great big combine or anything. This is a little 37 horsepower utility tractor. And you got the EPA in here. I know they've probably got New Holland, a lot of these other manufacturers kind of hamstring, but this is a good idea or a good time to contact your representative and so forth. I hate talking politics. How I was raised, I'm very southern, Texan and so forth. You don't talk politics, you don't talk religion, talk about the weather. That's how I was raised. But it's gotten to that point. Everything nowadays is there's too many big brother, items on to make a equipment work right. And when you buy something nowadays, and this is the other thing, kind of a beef of mine, is that you buy something, the first thing they ask you is that you want extended warranty. Well, God damn it, it ought to. When you buy something, it ought to work. You shouldn't have to buy extended warranty. I'm glad I did on this thing. Good God, I saved on a few things. But I'm down right now to Bobcat. They got a real strong dealer network here. I'm really impressed with their tractors. It's essentially the same thing as a Coyote. There's just not a Coyote dealer in the area. The other one I really like is Kubota, and there's a real strong dealer in this area. My advice for anybody, I mean, everybody's got their opinions and so forth as far as Ford, Dodge, Chevrolet, or whatever, but you want a good dealer that'll have your back when you're dealing with it. I'm sure hoping New Holland steps up this time and maybe helps me out a little bit, but we'll see. Again, I've been taking care of this thing. How my dad raised me. You always keep your tractor greased. All your your little things right there. Check your oil every time. Clean your air filter. Change. Do your appropriate intervals as you're supposed to. And I'm kind of anal about that, just the way I was raised. But anyways, today it's Sunday afternoon. I'm gonna, of course, call New Holland tomorrow, the local dealer, see what they can do. I do have another local New Holland dealer in the area, and they're also a Kubota dealer, so I may just trade this thing in and just get a Kubota. Although I really kind of want a Bobcat. I've been very impressed with what I've seen on the Bobcats, and final kick in the groin, so to speak, is that I was about 2 weeks away of actually selling this thing and getting a Bobcat, or selling it or trading it in and so forth. But well, I waited a little bit too late. But on the plus side of things, it's hard to believe such a nice evening here. A week ago, we were dealing with sub-zero, almost 0 degree weather. And yesterday, the last of the snow melted here. It was just a brutal week as far as weather. And if all of y'all say a prayer for a lot of folks in Texas, talk to people at work. There are a lot of people are still without power and dealing with water issues. thank God I had a water well, and I had enough sense to bury my water line to the house 2.5 feet, almost 3. So I fortunately didn't have anything freeze. I didn't lose any power. I am going to do a few more things as far as the house goes, is putting propane, just some backup heat, and also wood burning stove. That's how I had it in Colorado. You want some redundancy nowadays. You just can't rely on a power grid anymore, apparently, especially when you're senator. Again, I hate talking politics, but when you're senator that you voted for decides to go to Cancun, Mexico, right in the middle of a crisis. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Anyways, God bless. Have a good evening.